Hey guys, so we are back and we're going to go ahead and do some mods. I tried different ways to be able to do one mod at a time, but I can't do it without overwriting my current almost 700 hours on Valheim. So let's just do the mods, and then once we get them installed, then I'm going to make videos to show you how they work. I can't do them one at a time, unfortunately. So we're just going to zip through a few videos and get these mods installed. If you remember in the video last time, go ahead and pull up your downloads folder that you put your mods in and your Valheim folder. If you don't remember how, you'll open up Valheim. You're going to find your Valheim game here on the left. Right click it, properties, then go down to local files and hit browse. And it'll bring up your folder. So then you'll have your folder. And we're going to go ahead and open up Valheim X and leave it sit there. And then have your downloads folder wherever you have that pulled up as well. All right, so follow the links in the description. We're going to go ahead and do Valheim Expanded. And what Valheim Expanded does is it adds weapons, introduces new building pieces, coins, and new ingots and essences, as well as storage containers. You get a cargo crate and a heavy metal safe. It also introduces two new presses, which are the glass cutter, which makes these glass pieces. It also makes sand, and you're going to get a mint press. Now, how you make sand is on your stone cutter. You'll have a new option to make sand, and then you're going to take the sand to the glass cutter and make glass. So that's how it works. All right, so let's go to the top. We're going to hit manual download. Before we do that, let's scroll down. I'm sorry. It tells us in the install that once you extract, it says move the plugins folder into your Valheim X, which that's not right anymore. You're going to open up the plugins folder and move the Valheim X into. So here we go. Manual. We already have the Jotun LIB from yesterday, previous video. So hit download. Then hit slow download. And then you're going to right click, new folder, name it Valheim Expanded or Val X or whatever you want. I prefer you do it Valheim Expanded because you're going to take a Val X folder out of there. So you don't want to get confused. So Valheim Expanded. And then you're going to double click on it. Come down here to the right bottom and hit save. And then you're going to double click that folder. Go to the zip file. Right click. Hit extract here. And then on this plugins folder, you're going to double click, right click, and copy this Val X folder. So right click and hit copy. Then we're going to go to your Valheim's folder, to the plugins, and you're going to right click and paste. And then you'll have a folder in here that says Val X. Yours is going to look different than mine because there was an update done to it, and I didn't do the update yet. And yes, there is a reason for that, but it has nothing to do with the mod itself. So I just didn't do it yet. All right, so the next one we're going to do is, let's see, Odin Architect. Yes, Odin Architect. So the install for, we already have the dependencies. So the install for it, this one is one of those ones that needs the Odin Architect folder, just like the last one did. It takes its own folder. So we're going to go to the top. We're going to hit manual. We already have, we don't have build expansion. Build expansion gives you more spots to build, more slots. Like right now you only have like 2 there. And it adds all these other slots to be able to use these mods. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. And the download for this, the install, is to place the plugin into the Valheim X plugins directory. So we're going to hit manual, download, slow download, then we're going to right click, new folder, and name it build expansion, and then hit save. So then come into your downloads folder and go to build expansion, go to the zip file, right click, extract here, pardon me, and then you're going to right click the DLL file and hit copy, pull up your plugins folder for Valheim, right click and paste, and you should see it right here. Now go back to your downloads folder, go to the wait a minute, what were we doing? Oh no, we did the, okay, this one was a requirement, right? So then we're going to go back to your browser and hit back. Why isn't it going back for me? Oh, because it opened it in a separate window. Well, that's cool. So we can just close that window out. All right. So then we're going to go back to the Odin Architect, and we're going to hit manual download. Now we have the build expansion, so we can go ahead and download this one. And we're going to hit slow download. And then go to our downloads folders And we're going to right click and do a new folder and name it Odin Architect. I'm going to just name it something funny because it won't quit going on here. So let's just name it that. And we're going to hit save. And then we're going to go to the Odin Architect folder. And after you open it and you get here, you'll see that there's an Odin Architect folder itself. You're going to right click that and copy. Bring up your plugins folder. And you're going to right click and paste. And it's going to put it in right over here on your left. Right there. All right, so now you have the Odin Architect. Custom build items is in the air right now. I want to go to this one's called More Lighting. The link is in the description, and it actually gives you different colored lights. And it's not just the torches. He did the braziers and everything else, and it's really cheap to make. You just need the eyes, some guck, some raspberries, blood bags, and bones. All real easy stuff to get. But he actually updated it, and it's not just the torches. It is the braziers. It's all the lights. It's a really nice mod. It adds some character to the game. And he's a really great, he's a great person, but he's also a great dev. So you need the Jotun LIB, which we already have. So what we're going to do is go up here and hit manual, download, slow download, and then you're going to create a folder that says More Lighting. So right click, new folder, name it More Lighting. Then open it and hit save. And then once you've done that, we're going to go into the More Lighting. We're going to extract here on the zip file. We're going to right click the DLL file and hit copy. We're going to go over here into your plugins folder, right click and hit paste. Another mod from the same dev. He doesn't have some more gates one on here. All right, let me pull it up here. There it is. Just that right there. All right, now go to the link that's in the description for this one. This one's called More Gates. He actually has a drawbridge and several different really nice gates and stuff, windows. He just did an update here yesterday. A lot of nice pieces that it adds to the menu for you to make. So for this one, you need the Jotun LIB, which we already have. And it's going to be the same deal. So we're going to go to manual. We need these two, which we already have now. And we're going to hit download, slow download, and then we're going to right click, new folder, more gates, and then hit save. And then we're going to go to that folder, more gates, right click the DLL, hit copy, go to your Valheim plugins, right click, and hit paste. So those ones are done. So now the other one that I want to do for this one is Unrestricted Portal. Unrestricted Portal lets you transport your metals and ore through it, since the game doesn't let us. And you can configure it if you know what you're doing. There's instructions on what to do there. I don't even mess with it. I leave it just the way it is. So installation, we're going to download it. We're going to unzip it. And we're going to put it in the plugins folder. So let's go to manual. It's not. It says waiting on them. All right, well, let's scroll down to here. You can download the configurable version or the non-configurable. So that's up to you which one you want to do. So whichever one you want, you need Bepinex. We already have it. So hit download, slow download. I'm actually going to download both because I want to see if there is a difference in, let's see, new folder. I'm going to put portal non-fig for this one. And I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to hit the back button. And I'm going to do the configurable one. Because I want to see if the folders are the same, if you have to have an individual folder or not. Because to be honest, I don't know. I have one version. So in this one, I'm going to do a new folder. And I'm going to put portal can config. And then we're going to go to our, where did I put it? Portal non-config. We're going to right click. Oh, come on. Extract here. All right, so it gives you a folder, and inside is a DLL. All right, so that's the non-config. So let's go to the config, right-click, extract here, and it gives you a folder also. So let us take a little jot over to plugins and see LMNOP Unrestricted Portals. So you need the whole folder. So whichever one that you downloaded, inside it, right click the folder, hit copy, take it over to the plugins, right click and paste it. So whichever version that you use, make sure that you grab the folder that's inside after you extract. Make sure you grab the whole folder. All right. All right, so that's that one. And the other one that I want to get is any portal. And what any portal does is you can leave one portal at your base. And you have portals, like say you have one in the swamp and you have one in the plains and you have one in the meadows somewhere and you have some over in the mountains, one over in the mountains and one down the ashlands. You go to the portal, and where you would name the portal on the side, the right-hand side, when you interact with it, you click on it, it actually brings you this right here. It brings you a drop-down menu, and you pick where you want to go. Now, say you're at home. It's not going to show home down here. It's going to say no destination because that's where you are. You're at home. If you have two portals that are named the same, say you have Swamp 1 and Swamp 2, and you can't remember which one is which, it shows you the distance. So if you know one swamp is close to you and another one's far away, so the 934, for instance, would be the one closest to you. The one that's 7,226 down here at the bottom is the one that's furthest from you. So you would know which one is which because it doesn't just give you the name of it, but it also gives you the distance. And then you can look at your map and figure it out, or you should just know. But this is a really cool one because you don't have to have 50 bajillion portals at your base to each portal that you have on your map. So really handy, really cool. And how we install this, oh, actually, he shows you here. Here you go. You walk up, you click on it, pick your destination, walk through, click OK, boop, you're done. So, really cool mod. All right, so how you do this one is you're going to copy the DLL and put that in your plugins folder. So, we're going to go up here. We're going to click Manual. Download, slow download, right click, and make a folder, any portal, click on it, hit save. Then we're going to go to your download, any portal, right click, extract here, and you just need the DLL. So right click the DLL, copy, go to your plugins. I already have it here, any portal, but you're going to right click and hit paste and put it in there. So now that you have those, let's see. Item stacks is another really good one to have because it raises the minimum, or the maximum, pardon me. It raises the maximum that you can carry of each item. So if you can only carry 20 or 25 mushrooms, now you can do 500 mushrooms. You can only do 100 resin, now you can do 500. Same with wood. Instead of doing 50, you can do 500. It puts it in stacks. So we're going to go ahead and do that one. And for this one, the install is the DLL. So we're going to do manual, hit download, slow download, right click, new folder, item stacks, and go to item stacks and hit save. Then you're going to bring the download up. You're going to go to item stacks, right click, extract here. And the only thing you're going to grab is the item stacks DLL, right click, copy, go to your plugins folder, and you're going to right click and hit paste. I already have it over here, so then you have item stacks as well. Oh, let's see, which is another one. Where'd it go? Crafting filter. Crafting filter is another really good mod. What crafting filter does is it brings up a menu when you're using it. So like, for example, right here, if you're at the workbench and you hover or click over here on craft, it gives you a drop down menu. So instead of scrolling through 200 different items, which trust me, by the time you get these mods, that's pretty much what you're going to be doing. This breaks it down into categories for you. So you're only pulling up like 20 of each category. Each category. It does the same thing. It works with the food menu ones. When you go over to the, well, I have a griddle and a grill and advanced cooking station, as well as the cauldron and the regular cooking station. But any of those that you walk over to and you click on, it automatically has this broken down for you. So you can click on each one. Like say you just want to know, you want to make a shield. You don't want to sit there and scroll through 1,000 things to get to the shields. You don't have to. This simplifies all that for you. So it's a great mod. So install. And this one's configurable as well if you're into that kind of thing and that's something you'd like to do. So let's see. He has no installation instructions. Okay, so hit manual, slow download, right click, new folder. I already have one, crafting filter, and hit save. And then we're going to bring up that crafting filter folder. You're going to right click, extract here, and it just brings up the DLL. So right click and hit copy. Go to your plugins folder, right click and paste. Let's see what another one is. Build expansion is a really nice mod, but the dev is no longer doing it. So a buddy of mine took it over. So I'm looking forward to see what happens with that one. Another one is more slots. It also helps add more slots to your game. And no, it does not affect the one earlier that I showed you. So go ahead and hit manual, download, slow download, right click, new, and it's more slots and save. Excuse me, pardon me. And now we're going to go open that up. Let me get rid of that new folder and this new folder. It's like all these new folders and I don't have anything in them. Okay. So that's more slots. Right click. Hit extract here. All right. So now you're going to get all this. This optional. This is with a Gravekeeper. What that does is it keeps your death marked on your map wherever you die. So if you don't want it, it's optional. You don't have to have it, but you do need the more slots DLL. And just so I can verify that, let me go to plugins, more slots DLL, and then if I come up here, HIJKLMN, there's nothing. So you just need the more slots DLL. So right click, copy, go over to your plugins, right click and hit paste. And let's see what else we have. You did those, did that, did that. Okay. Skills give you more carry weight. So where your skills are at in the game, the higher your skills are, the more weight you can carry. So that's really cool. Because like right now, I think I can carry 1,500 pounds or whatever it is, however they do it. But it's a nice little one. I think this is the same one. I think this is just a DLL. Let me make sure. Oh, these are configurable, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. No, he doesn't tell you how to do it either. So, manual, download, slow download, and we're going to do new folder, and I'm just going to put skill versus weight. And hit save. And then we're going to click on that. Extract here. Yeah, it's just a DLL. So you're going to right click and copy. Go to your plugins. Right click and hit paste. I already have it right here. Skills give you more carry weight. Paste. And you're done. You have it. So that's another one that's out of the way. All right, let's see. Auto repair. Auto repair is fantastic because say you're out, especially when you first start the game, and you have a hoe or a hammer or something like that, and it needs, there's like 3 or 4 items need to be repaired. I know when I first started the game, I had like 3 hoes, 2 hammers, my swords, and they all needed to be repaired. Well, instead of going to the workbench or the forge and clicking and going click, 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 all you have to do now is walk over to the workbench, click on the workbench once, and it repairs everything that needs to be repaired from the workbench. Then you walk over to the forge, click it once, and it repairs everything with the touch of one click. That's it. So it's a nice simple little one. Installation here. We go to the plugins folder and put that inside the other plugins folder. So let's go to slow download. Right click, new folder. Auto repair and save. And then we're going to go to the auto repair, right click, extract here, open the plugins folder, right click the DLL, copy, go over to your plugins folder, right click and hit paste. And I already have it right there, so I don't need to do that. All right, so we have auto repair. Okay. Discard or recycle. This in your crafting benches menu, whether it be the forge or whatever bench you're on, it adds another tab to the menu. You can either throw it away or you can recycle it. It gives you the option. If you recycle it, it will give you back your materials or your mats. It will return those to your thing. So say you did a torch, it'll give you back the piece of wood and the resin, and so on and so forth. If you did a sword, it'll give you back the metal and the wood or whatever it took to make it. So it adds that to your menu when you click on one of the workbenches. So let's see if he gives installation instruction. No. So we're going to go to manual, download, went too far. Right click, new folder. I'm just going to name it discard. It didn't. That figures. I'll tell you, my computer, it just is really giving me undo rename. It did it again. Why is it doing that? That doesn't matter. So we know that D is discard. Anyways, save. I'll figure this out later. All right, so then go to plugins. Go to your discard. Right click. Extract here. And it's just a DLL. So right click. Copy. Go to your plugins. Right click and paste. And why don't I have that when I have it on my thing? Paste. Discard inventory item. I have that, so I don't know why that's not working. Or why it wasn't there. Maybe that was one of the ones that I don't know. Because I mean, it's there. I just used it. I don't know. That's weird. I have to look into that. All right. So let's go to here. Oh, that's why. Simple recycling. Let me see. Yeah, there's the recycle button. That's why. See? Good thing I do these videos because I know in my plugins I don't have either one. I don't understand. How do I not have simple recycling? Discard inventory. Item stack. Sorry guys, bear with me for 1 second. Alright, now let me go look here. Simple recycling. Yeah, see, it gives you your stuff back. And I have that. I know I have it. I'm just looking to see if there was a problem. Previously, this mod operated via a button to replace the old way of using the mod. It's still in and can be enabled in the settings. Alright, wait a minute. That's simple recycling. What was the one we just did? Discard recycled items. Yeah, I downloaded it in May. So I don't know why that wasn't in my inventory. Let's see. Okay, that's why I took this one off, right? Should be how I feel is a problem. This mod does not work without it. Valheim unstripped DLLs. Yeah, I think I uninstalled that one because it had issues. I think that's why I pulled both of them up. And this one is simple recycling. You go down here to the posts. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that. So let's go back into your Valheim. Down to your Discord item inventory and just delete that out of there. Keep them because I will update this and figure out what's going on with it, if another mod took over these ones or not. That's really weird though, because it works on mine. That is so weird. I just used it last night. I made a bunch of things that I was like, oh crap, I didn't mean to hit that many. All right, so let's see. Colorful signs is another really nice one. I leave it on the default, which is white, the lettering. So instead of black lettering that you can hardly read on the wood, it's nice white lettering. So this is a good mod. I use this one in my okay, that's a plugin folder too. All right, so let's hit manual download. I'm sorry, I'm a little duh right now because of these the recycle ones that we were just looking at. So make a folder in here, colorful signs. Go ahead and hit save. Then go into colorful signs. Right click, extract all. I have to look because I don't know if I need a... Yes. Now, we're going to go to our plugins folder, and you're going to right click, new folder, and name it Colorful Signs with a capital C and a capital S, and it's all one word. Colorful Signs. And then you're going to open that folder. Now, back to your download folder. You're going to click on plugins. You're going to select all of this. Right click, copy. And then you're going to go back to your plugins folder that you created the colorful signs. Right click and paste and put all those in there. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap that one up, this video, because I really don't want to go any further tonight. I want to get a hold of a couple of the devs and see what's going on with the 2 recycle things and see what's going on with those. And then I'll do another video tomorrow with some more mods, and hopefully have an update tomorrow or the next day on the recycle ones. And I'm also going to check mine my Valheim to see what's going on with that. All right, guys, so I'm going to cut you off here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.